Woo, it's fucking hot today. It is. I should have never ate before I worked out. Maybe I wouldn't be so tired. Call on Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Giving all praises to the great Ali Shaidu of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, and the spirits of heaven and earth. I come before you in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the HaMashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's royal right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation, and the only one to plead his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation. Giving shout outs to Great Millstone, the cornerstone of the Lord, the men who gave me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Oh no, he's so damn fat, it ain't even funny. Ugh. Give it a second, 1 second. Oh my goodness. This shit ain't even funny, bro. Woo. No offense to talking about people, but I'm glad I work out. Look at that man so big, he think it's okay. No, it's not. Shout out to Great Millstone, the cornerstone of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the men who gave me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, not only to get me to go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but to get me prepared for these dark times ahead. And they go around the clock to let us know the events and times and vocabulary words, breakdowns, history. They go into stuff that we didn't even know existed, you know, that had to deal with the slavery of the Israelites and the takeover of our world and the takeover and the fall of the great nation of Israel. They go into a lot of things and they find a lot of proof that's actually pretty impressive. You know, they find a lot of proof and they find a lot of stuff, and it's very strange for people not to believe, but Yahweh said we would be in the last days. Iniquity shall abound. So the love of many shall dry wax cold. So, you know, a lot of people, they get into the point to where they don't even care about it. They don't even want to listen. So despite the prophets bringing out the truth and bringing out the word and getting and finding proof, like they finding proof. So, you know, I've been listening to them for the past couple of days. You know, I listened to them a lot more, and now, you know, last time, like a long time ago, I stopped listening to them, but, you know, for a little bit. But I had to go back to them because they got all the knowledge. They got everything that I don't know about. So, you know, shout out to Great Millstone, GMS, man. They work around the clock, and they find all kind of proof to tell these people that they are the Israelites. You Negroes, you Mexicans, and the Indians, you are the Israelites. You are the children of Israel. It's no doubt about it. It's too much proof that's coming out by the prophets that prove that we are who we are, or we are who Yahweh say we are. Like the Lord say, you guys are who I say you are. If y'all the Israelites, you guys are the Israelites. What more proof do you need? You know, like, it's so much coming out. It's amazing. I love it. Shout out to Great Millstone. Shout out to the Akim, the brothers that's in the word. You may not be from a group. You may go out by yourself and you do your research. You put in your work to the best of your abilities. Shout out to those beautiful men that are in the word. And shout out to the beautiful women that are also in the word. It may not be a lot of y'all women, but for the majority of y'all women that are into the word and converting, much love to the Akwaf. Much love to you beautiful women that are in the word. Coming back at you today with another lesson. I had missed last week. There was so much going on and so many things happening. It just knocked me off. I ain't even gonna lie, it just knocked me off of what I was supposed to do. So, you know, I knew that I was supposed to come out here, but I didn't. And it was so much going on, I just didn't. But I came back to make up for it, to set things back on track. And I've been pushing my videos a lot lately, out there more lately. And that's due to the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Like I said, I get a lot of strength from the Lord. I come out here, I do my works and all that, and in exchange, Yahweh would give me the energy to exercise. He give me the energy to eat healthy. He teaching me better ways to take care of myself. You know, I'm changing. He helping me take care of my car, get me back on my feet, get out of somebody else's problems and stay in my own. You know, and it's a lot of things that the Lord will give you, you know, in exchange for the things that you do for him. You know, so call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name Yahushai. I love Yahweh. I love the Lord. Came out here to give honors to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Most High. I know his name. I know his son's name. I know who I am. I'm a man of Israel, and it's a beautiful thing to say, and it's awesome to know who I am, and it's just beautiful, you know. come back at you with another lesson, and it's from the things that you've learned in this world. It's from the title of the lesson today. I was going to name it Evil Spirits, but it'll be a part of the lesson. It's going to be called From the Things That You Learn, or For Your Learning. Because the Bible is for your learning, especially you men of Israel, you brothers of Israel that are in the Word. And we know that the real message is going to the men first and then to the women, because the men got to listen. And the only way that the women is going to get it in order if the man step up and he take lead. Because right now we in a society that women are in control and they have the power, and the sad part about it is that they shouldn't have this kind of power, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know nothing. They destroy, they sabotage their own selves, and they don't regard it, and they make it seem like they ain't done nothing wrong. Like it say in the Bible, it says she eateth, and she wipeth her mouth, and she says, I have done no wickedness. So it's women, it's the women, they shouldn't have the power and the authority and the privilege that they got, but they do. And it's bad, because if the brothers don't get up, you know, the women, they won't follow. They think that what they do is right, and they think that what they do, that men should follow after what they do, and that should not be so. So, you know, that's another thing that's meant to be learned in this world. You know, it's a couple of things on my list, like, you know, you got to be able to roll on your own. I made a video about that, being solo. Sometimes Yahweh will cut you off from everything completely. You know, you won't go back out into the world. You're constantly stuck in the house. Your friends and your family is falling around you in your circle. It's not meant for you to be sad or to be mad about it, which you will, but it's meant for you to look inside yourself and to take care of yourself and to better yourself and to change your environment and to change the things that are going on in your environment. It's something that's happening, and you got to be able to say, you know what, fuck this, forget about them, it's about me, and it's about Yahweh, and it's about me. I got to be able to make sure that my relationship is strong between me and the Almighty. You know why? Because the Almighty is focused on you. Sometimes he'll pull you out of everything to focus on you, and you may not understand it, because it's happening in so many weird ways. Like, you'd be like, damn, like, I don't got nobody, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nothing. Like, don't question Yahweh in the wrong way. Like, is this how you want me, Yahweh? No, you question Yahweh in the right way and be like, oh, Almighty Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, what would you want me to do? What must I do to better my relationship with you and to make things better around me? Because it could be for your own health that he pull you out of these things, you know, and you got to be able to focus and pay attention on yourself and your relationship with the Lord. It's a personal thing. You know, Yahweh, like he said about Israel is his wife, you know, so you got to be able to have that connection with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and you could be happy. You know, this is another thing that I've learned. You could be happy and you could tell people about it, but does that mean they're going to change? Does that mean that they're going to listen to you? No. Sometimes this is detrimental. Like I say, I'll take two of a family and one of a city out of the Bible. It says that. You know, so, you know, it's meaning that Yahweh is not taking every single Israelite off the world. He's only taking the elect of Israel, the ones that are chosen, you know, and you got people that's around here that are candidates of being amongst the chosen that'll be called off this world, you know, and on the great destruction, the great and terrible day, which is the thermonuclear waste that's going to scorch the earth, and mainly Babylon, mainly America is going to get scorched. And the bulk of the Israelites are here, even though they scattered around the nations. The main bulk of Israelites are here. So, but at the same time, the 2/3 is so many 2/3 that the elect dwarf in comparison of the wicked of this world. So, like the Most High say, I'll take two of a family and one of a city. Yahweh is not going to take everybody. Everybody's not going to agree about the word and the methods, and a lot of people are not going to agree about changing their ways or listening to you, even if you have leader-like features, you know, even if you display, you know, certain leader-like features that would get people to be like, you know what, I should listen to him, and not out of leadership, I should listen to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and I should, and if this man is prophesying and he a prophet or small time prophet, however, then I should listen to him, and I should be able to get my wisdom and knowledge and understanding and follow the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because if he's following the Lord and getting better, and he's getting smarter, he's getting stronger, then maybe I should do the same, and hopefully it will work the same for me. So, but the people don't have, the people around you don't have that idea. They don't have the same thing, and they don't share that. You know why? Because they're not called to share that. Now, if the Lord puts somebody in your circle that agrees with you, and that y'all both in agreement through thick and thin, you both in agreement through thick and thin, you know, no matter what happens, y'all don't change, y'all don't budge, y'all do everything the same way, y'all handle it like men, y'all reasonable. Before you resort to violence, you resort into words first. You know, you're doing everything smart. You know how to handle drama. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing better for yourself. You're working out. You're going to the highways and byways. You're keeping it appointed where you have about Shem Yahushai. Then that is the man to fuck with. But sadly, in certain stories, like mine, you know, sorry to get a little personal, like mine, you know, you're not gonna have people that's in the word. Sometimes you walk in a path, and you walk in the path, and you walk in a path of loneliness, and for some reason your family just don't get it. They just don't understand it. They don't really care for the word like you do, like how you take care of the word and how you nurture it and how you give it growth, how you sit there and you listen to the prophets, you go out to the highways and byways the best you can, you praying, you know, to the best of your abilities, you think about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you read the Bible. You know, they don't agree to that. That's them 2/3. No matter if you love them, if Yahweh don't want them, then he don't want them. That's just what it is, and they're not going to change. They're going to become worse and worse until Yahweh extract their judgment. Like it's saying in the Bible, just because these people are in your family, that don't mean they of your kin. They not kindred spirits. Y'all can share the same blood, you know, but when it come down to that, at the end of the day, you don't know this person like you think you do. You can't talk to this person a certain way. You can't tell them what's on your mind. You can't tell them how you feel. You can't quote stuff out the Bible to them. They idiots, man. Israel is sick. There is no it says the body is sick, in the head there is no soundness in it. I think I got it wrong, but that plainly means that Israel is sick. They don't listen. They don't hear. Their whole body is sick. Their mind is sick. Their spirit is blocked. And it's up to them to be able to get that blockage out of their spirit. It's up to them to be able to clean their mind and change their ways and better their body and sit there and listen for once. Because it's a lot of shit that I done seen personally that I'm learning, that regardless of the fact, it don't matter, man. If Yahweh don't want them, they don't want them. He doesn't want them, man. So you're going to have to roll on your own and roll solo, you know? They going to have to do their own thing to get to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Like I say, seek salvation for yourself. And we going to get to the next one of the things that I learned, and it's about evil spirits, man. Sick people. Be careful, man. Stay out of the way to the best that you can. You see problems, you see things arise, and you see people that's just constantly starting shit, stay away from them. You know why? Because they got spirits and they got devils on them that's controlling them, and they sick, and it's so bad to the point to where they beyond repair. They just gonna get judged by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and they gonna pass on. So the best thing for you to do is stay out of their way. They're not gonna listen to you. They're not gonna care. You understand when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is working on a man in his life, he's gonna better himself. You know, he's gonna be into his Bible more. He's gonna be into himself more. He's going to take care of his stuff. He's good at his job. He doesn't lose his job. When it comes to arguments and it comes to certain situations, he knows exactly how to handle them. You know, when it comes to helping people, he take care of them when it's deemed necessary. But you'll be able to see that in a person's life. If Yahweh is working on them, you're going to see the spirit of Yahweh on them, working on them changing, them bettering themselves. And it's a beautiful thing when the spirit of Yahweh is over you, you know? People can tell. But that doesn't go, Salakia, but that doesn't go the same way for the people that are sick. You know, and in the story of the Bible, Yahweh was healing all kinds of people. People that were lame, people that were dealing with different diseases, whether they probably were sexual, they were probably mental diseases. You know, some of them were dealing with spiritual diseases, like a demonic presence over them, or a brother, he had a mental disorder. You know, he couldn't operate too well. It was a remedial disorder, you know, and Yahweh had healed them, you know. So, but that in the subject right there is pinpointing, you know, the point of that evil spirit subject is that these people are sick. You got to stay away from them. The prophets are doing the best that they can to absolve these people. So now if the spirits is coming upon the people, the ones that Yahweh is calling out, them the ones that the Lord is working with. You know, because the prophets is gathering up the candidates that would be the elect, and some of the elect are chosen already among them. You know, so when that comes down to saying, you know, those people are coming forth, then the people that the Spirit is working on. But if the people don't come forth, and if they don't personally change their life, then the Spirit ain't working on them. It's a bunch of evil spirits that's blocking them, and that's in them. And the evil spirits is like a parasite. It really is like a parasite. You don't know that it's there until you go to the doctor, and the doctor break it down and give you your anatomy of your body, or a biological run of your body. You know, and they tell you got a parasite in your arm, you got a parasite in your mind, you got a parasite in your chest, you know, you got a parasite in your leg. And this is spiritually talking about the problems that these people are dealing with, that they don't want to deal with. At the same time, they don't want to engage it. They rather leave it the way it is, you know. And you got to watch out for these kind of people. And you notice the signs of a person that is possessed before they even realize that they possessed. They don't even know that they're in possession. You know why? Because they don't read their Bible. They don't worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They don't heed the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And then you wonder why. There's another thing. When Yahweh is giving them everything, you may see that as blessings, but it's not. If Yahweh is giving you everything and you don't have to earn it, that mean that the Lord don't care about you, man. He don't. Now, if you're a part of the prophets and all that, and you getting things and you getting stuff given to you, that's different. But if you're just a regular wicked ass man and you find yourself gaining an advantage in the world for no reason at all, and you didn't earn it, you know, you didn't work for it, you didn't do anything to deserve it, that means the Lord don't care about you, man. That's what it means, because the Lord is gonna make a man earn his money. The Lord is gonna make a man earn his keep. The Lord is gonna make him earn his works, his blessings. You gotta earn that. Ain't nothing free in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Ain't shit free, man. So you can easily see the people because they got them evil spirits on them, so they up the world. So whatever they do, Yahweh is going to allow it, because that's their job to do it. Everybody got their role in this grand story of the Bible. And you know, for the 2/3, they got their grand role of doing evil. So they're going to do evil, and then they're going to pass on. Or something that can happen to them, the Most High may give them red flags. If they're smart enough to notice the red flags, they will change. But most likely they won't, because they are idiots, you know. They don't want to change. They got these wicked spirits that they would rather listen to, you know, like the example of the angel and the devil in one ear and the angel in the other ear. The devil is winning. So instead of it being an angel on the other side, it's another devil telling them exactly what they want to hear, man. Telling them exactly what they want to hear. Now you can't even tell a person exactly what they need to hear, man, because they don't want to listen to it, you know. And that evil spirit shit, you got to be cautious of it. People are nasty. People are sick, and you can see the spirits in them. You can see it in their eyes, bro. And it's good to stay away from them. You know why? You know, because you don't want that shit to jump on you. It can easily jump on you, because we living in this flesh. But when it's all said and done, they got to be careful of messing with you, because the evil spirit's messing with you and Yahweh's dealing with you, then judgment go out on them. And you will see different judgments happen to people who bother you or who you mess with you. You'll see the latter end of what happens to them. Or sometimes the Most High may put it in your hands to do something about it, you know? So another thing that I learned is sacrifice. You got to sacrifice to get ahead. Whether it's the metaphor of giving an arm and leg, your time, whatever, you know? You got to give in order to receive. That's real. And Yahweh, it ain't nothing free. If you're a real man and you earn your keep, you're going to know this, that Yahweh does nothing for free. You got to be able to earn everything from Yahweh. You got to be able to earn everything from the good Lord, you know? It's nothing free. He don't give it to you for no reason. You feel me? You got to be able to work for yours. Like it said, faith without works is dead, man. Yes, it truly is, man. You don't got no works, you're not going to get anything. You don't work, you don't get paid. That's real, man. For us, it's spiritual money. This is for the latter. But, you know, when you're living in the earth, you get certain things from Yahweh too. No doubt. Yeah, you do. And you get certain, you don't get your the payment, you know, like the spiritual payment for the kingdom, but you do get certain perks and certain rewards from Yahweh Shem Yahushai when you work for him. You out there in the field, you doing the best that you can to show Yahweh Shem Yahushai that you love him, you know? So faith without works is dead. You got to sacrifice to get ahead. Sometimes it can be your time, you know? Like example for me, hey, my car had broke down. You know, and it's taken me the whole entire summer to fix my car. So I ain't been outside, and I've been trying to fix my car all year. But it's getting to a point to where my car won't roll without me fixing it. So I stopped driving it. But if I would have been smart enough and got my car together at the time before, I'd be able to have quality time now. But since I did that, my quality time is all gone. Everything is going to work. Everything is going to my car. And then I see the people around me that the Lord is not dealing with, they be able to do whatever the hell that they want. Nothing can stop them. They even getting stuff faster than me. They even making money. I done seen a motherfucker make everything that I needed for my car money in one day. And it's taken me the whole entire summer to make that money for that car. You know, and that's true wickedness that you'll see before you. Like, hey, why Yahweh Shem Yahushai give it to that person faster than what he would give it to me? Why? Because this person is destroying themselves. They don't know who Yahweh Shem Yahushai is. They don't know the Lord. So the Lord is just getting them out of the way. But for you, the Lord is going to take care of you, and your blessing is going to be better. Like it says, I'd rather be last than first. The person that was last, no, the person that's first is going to be last, and the person that's last is going to be first. But the first person will be slave of them all. They're going to have to work their hardest to get to what they need, because the Most High is going to make it just as much harder. Don't think that the wicked don't go unpunished. Amen to that. They don't go unpunished, bro. They don't. They suffer 10 times as worse than you do, and you're in the Word, because the Most High putting that gravity on them, the Most High putting baggage on them, the Most High putting them rocks on their back, making them carry their wickedness, making them carry their problems, making them carry their burdens. They don't give it to Yahweh. So they think that they own God. They got to carry their own shit. And all they got to do is give their baggage and all their problems to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But they like, oh, no, I can do it. I'm a man. I can do it. I'm a woman. You know, nobody can tell me nothing. I got my own problems. I control my own thing. I do whatever the hell I want. Until that baggage and everything that they carrying on their back finally crush them. We depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushai for what we need. So we give all our baggage, we give all our problems to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the Lord will deal with it. That's why the Lord say, make your prayers short, make your prayers sweet. You know, it's many people that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai in line. So make your prayers short, make your prayers sweet. The Lord know what you want before you ask him, you know? So get your prayers out the way, make it short, make it sweet, and move on, because there's many other people that's praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai besides you, and that's real. You know, so when you think about it, you know, them people aren't better off than we are. They got more problems than what they can ever do. Like I was listening to, I think, GMS Dedication, and he had said something. He was like, would you rather be broke and struggle to get your ends meet and you be well off and you strong, your body strong? The Lord is making sure you preserve yourself because you care about everything around you and you diligent. Or would you rather be a rich man that's taken that's got cancer in his liver, or that's got some terminal brain disease and he a gazillionaire? You know, it's telling you that the time of the wicked is short, man. It's short. They don't last long. It's not good to be evil. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Like I told you, like the Bible tell you, pride goeth before destruction, and the spirit before a haughty fall, man. It's that bad. They don't last long, man. Like the Most High say, don't be jealous of the wicked because they fall as quick. And it's not going to last long. And there's a lot of wicked brothers and sisters like that end quickly. You got kids that's dying at 12. You got brothers that's dying at 20 years old. You got brothers that's seeing life in the pen at 18. You know, you got to be able to look at the examples, because God, Yahweh makes certain people examples, bro. He really do. And it scared the shit out of you because he can make you an example. But the Most High say, I covered you. I got you, you know. But them, I don't care about. And the Lord will literally show you he don't care about them. He don't. They got to be able to come to Yahweh on their own. You know, some brothers is working on it, some ain't. You know, some sitting on the couch watching TV, you know, not even thinking about Yahweh. Some brothers is doing everything in their power to get Yahweh to notice them, man. And them the ones that Yahweh is looking at, the ones that's doing everything in their power to show Yahweh that they love him, man. Period, point blank. You know, I love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai without a doubt. That's why I remember. I get up on my Sundays, I do my run after I work out. I come out here to the highways and byways, I spend an hour out here. If I'm not doing, I spend an hour out here, or I'm at home listening to Great Millstone. You know, sometimes I pop open my Bible. Right now I got the Vulgate Bible with the Apocrypha and the Bible in it all together. So if I felt like popping it open and reading some of that, I can. Until the owners come and get it, because it's not mine. But when they come, I'll give it to them, you know. But I like the book, so, you know, it's in my room right now. But I don't forget about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Put the Lord first. With all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. Fight that flesh. You know what I'm saying? Do the best. We not perfect. But fight that flesh. Fight that spiritual presence that's over you, that's stopping you. And don't view it as the enemy. View it as an obstacle. That's what I view it as now. The enemy is different. But when the Most High is throwing certain problems, certain things that your way, it's not wickedness sometimes. Sometimes it's an obstacle. It's a test. And you got to be able to discern, okay, this is a test. He want to see how I'm able to handle this. He want to see how I'm able to do this. You know? Some of the wicked say, fuck it, I'm going to fight my way out. When that's not a good idea. Or I'm going to steal my way out. Or I'm going to do some conniving shit to get to what I want. And that's not the right way to go. You're going to know the right way. You're going to know how to deal with things when they come to you, you know? And, you know, that's when it comes to dealing with things properly. That's another thing that I learned. Dealing with things properly as a man. Having a brain. Do not act before you think. Think before you act. This is one thing. The world is backwards. So a lot of our brothers and sisters got that shit backwards. And they don't think about the consequences about the things that they do. They do it afterwards. And that's backwards as hell. So you thinking about it, you know, and when the time comes for you to get judged, now you want you do it, and then the time for you to come to get judged by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and you know it's coming. You know, you finally want to think. You finally want to sit down when you're about to be destroyed. It doesn't matter now. You're about to be destroyed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You're about to be punished. You're about to be afflicted. So now you want to think. Now you want to talk about repenting. Now you want to say, I'm sorry, oh Lord, I'm sorry. No, it ain't none of that, bro. It ain't none of that. The Lord, you got to think before you do it. You got to understand the choices that you make is very, very serious. As a man, too, we get it more harder than the women. So it's hitting us 10 times harder, especially for the wicked. I'm trying to tell you, they don't have it easy at all. They got it hard. It's so to the point to where they so wicked, they doing bad things to get what they want. They trying to go around Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to get what they want. Not knowing that Yahweh and his grandmaster scheme, he's allowing them to get what they want. But it's at a cost. It's at a terrible price. They're paying more than the men of the Lord do. You know? Analyze the situation. Deal with that shit. You know? Before you fight, think about it. You know? Before you jump into a situation, be like, do I want to help this person? You know? Because sometimes when you jump in certain situations, when you're dealing with certain shit, it could be for your hurt. You know? So you got to be able to pay attention to that and watch that. Like, okay, should I help this person or not? Maybe I shouldn't, because all this person is going to do is take advantage of me and try to take what I got. And since I'm a good person, they're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to try everything in a fucking book to fucking take what I got, whatever it is. Even if it's little to nothing at all, it's still worth something to them. What more is, the worth of it is taking. Even if it's little to nothing, they took it, you know, and you gave it to them, they took it. Don't allow them to do that, you know. That's another thing. And don't help nobody. I've been learning that too. Stop helping the wicked, man. They can help themselves, man. Or stop. Sometimes it's not good to help people, man. Let them stay where they at, especially when they in these weird ass situations and you pitying them and your heart and your flesh is moved to help them. No, don't help them. Because helping them is like no different than helping a bird in the wild or helping an animal in the wild. If you help this animal, then the animal is going to depend on your help. It's like feeding a big fat bird, like how the birds do. How they feed their babies and shit, and they feeding their babies, right? until they get a certain size. When they get a certain size, the babies are still dependent on the mother and the father to feed them. So they're not going to go out, and they're big enough, they're fat enough, they're strong enough to go hunt for their own food. So the mother and father have to show them that I can't take care of you no more. You know, so they got to show them how to hunt and kick them out of the nest. At least they keep dependent on them, and it'll handicap them. That way, when their parents are not around, they don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They fight or fend for themselves. They don't know how to fly because their parents have nurtured them. The same way go for people too. Sometimes it's not good to help them. You are crippling them. You go and help this person, okay? You're giving this person money to take care of their rent. You're giving this person money to take care of their bills. You're giving this person money to take care of their food, you know? You there for their problems. In time, when you don't want to take care of them no more, when that does happen and it hits them like a freight train, it hit them, you know, they're going to look towards you to be saved. They're going to look towards you for help. They're going to look towards you to pay their food, pay their rent, pay their bills, come out of your pocket. And they not going to give a fuck about your means or your problems or what's going on in your life. Don't do that, bro. Stop taking care of people, man. Don't do it, you know? And the Lord say, I require judgment before sacrifice. That's real, man. That's real, man. You better analyze the situation before you decide to help somebody, man. You better judge them before you sacrifice, okay? And it's easier, you know, like, it's easier like that because you'll be able to analyze the situation and be like, all right, you know, since you're going through this and that, I can't help you, man, you know? Or if a different person come along, it'll be like, oh, okay, that's pretty simple. I can give you this. You know, you'll understand it when you come. That's another thing that I've learned. Don't help them. Do not help them. Let them learn on their own, man. Let them go and figure it out on their own. It's not good because you try to help them and you sacrifice for these motherfuckers and it can hurt you and they get on and the next thing you know, they back in the same fucking situation and they need your help again and they could give a fuck less about your situation. They could care less about what you're going through or how bad your situation is. Just help me. No, fuck that. I'm not helping you, bro. You have to figure it out on your own, man. Fuck what's going on with you, especially women. Women will come to you like that all the fucking time, bro. All the fucking time. And it could be your family members. It could be women that you fucking with. Don't help them, bro. Like I said, half the stuff that I done seen during this month and last month, I realized that it's not a good thing to help women. It's not. Let them, since it's a woman's world and they feel like they so strong, let them help themselves, man. You pay your bills. You pay your rent. You take care of yourself. I can't be there to play sugar daddy. I can't be there to play boyfriend. I ain't got time for that. I can't afford all that. You know? You help yourself. And me, I'm going to help myself because when it's time for me to get the help, ain't nobody going to be there. You'll realize that too. That when the Lord is dealing with you, you could be the strongest person in your fucking circle, man. And you don't even realize that shit. Realize that shit real quick. Like, damn, like, regardless of the fact of how wicked these motherfuckers is or how stupid they seem, they still look at me as the strongest motherfucker around. And these wicked spirits, they see that. And these spirits and these people, they see how strong you are, you know? So you could benefit them in a certain factor. But you got to understand that you're the only one that's strong like that. And sometimes everybody can depend on you. It don't matter if this motherfucker got a house. It don't matter if this motherfucker can get money faster than you. It don't matter if this wicked ass motherfucker is gaining an advantage of the world. No, they can be taken out at any moment. The Lord can take them and crash them at any moment. And these people understand endurance. These people understand longevity. You know, they understand that shit, bro. Like I say, it's the race is not for the swift. You know what I'm saying? It's for the people that'll last. He who endures to the end shall be saved. Amen to that, man. You got to be able to endure, and people understand that shit. And I'm beginning to understand that too. Like a lot of people that I've been around me in my circle, they don't last. Everybody is changing. They come in and they going, and I pity that in myself so badly. But the best thing for me to do is better myself and to become stronger and to become better to the point to where what you do and the people that's in my circle, whether they come and go like fucking win, they don't matter, man. I'm going to stand. I'm the shit. I'm better than y'all. You know, not to have a sense of pride, but know how strong you are. I got Yahweh Shem Yahshai on my side. Y'all want to be wicked? Y'all don't have God with y'all? Fuck y'all. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to better myself, and I'm going to become a stronger person. And it doesn't matter if people fall out of your circle and all that, you know? Like the Most High said, like the Most High did with Job in that story. You know, he took his whole family away. You know, all this was just a testament, all that. He killed his crops, he took his job, he made him homeless, he took his wife. And then at the end of the story, when he realized that Job was unbreakable, you know what I'm saying, and Job was coming to Yahweh outside to plead his case to the Lord came back and he blessed Job. You know what I'm saying? Even when people doubted him and people didn't have an understanding of what the hell Job was going through, the Lord blessed him. The Lord took care of him, and the Lord gave him back a new family, a new job, a new wife. You know what I'm saying? Allowed him to live longer, gave him back all his money. You know, and Job was happy again. So you got to understand, these things come and they go, man. As sad as that shit may seem, when you're in that situation, when the Lord is taking your family, when the Lord is taking your friends, when the Lord is taking your lovers, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord is taking these things from you, he can give it back like Job said. I'm glad that came up in my mind too, because they told you use Bible scripture. I ain't got the Bible in my hand right now, but it's up here. So it's like, use Bible scriptures like they say in the Bible. Yahweh giveth, Yahweh take away. If we can love Yahweh in his goodness, how can we not love him in his adversity? Oh, but the wicked don't like that, you know? The wicked don't like that shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't like it when Yahweh take away, and they get angry and they get mad, so they do everything in their power to get everything that they lost back, and it don't work like that. And sometimes the Lord just give it back to him. You know why? Because God don't care about him. He don't love the wicked. Like Yahweh say, pray not for this world or the people in it, for they are a part of the world. You know what I'm saying? So it could be your best friend if you're not in the word. You know, I mean, you can care about them and all that, but to an extent, like, shit, I don't give a fuck if you come or go. You're not in the word anyway, so why does it matter? But don't tell them that. Just know that it's in your mind, like, okay, this person could be here today, gone tomorrow, man. Here today, gone tomorrow. You know? And why the fuck should I care? I got myself, I'm gonna stand on my own. I'll have another best friend in the next couple days, you know? Even though they're hard to replace, I'm just saying how easy it is to make friends. How easy it is to move on. It's not hard, man. Don't be like no soft-ass weenie and a bunch of these weird-ass niggas out here that's getting caught up, especially in these weird-ass situations with women, and they become obsessed with women to where they're fighting them, they beating them up, and they abusing them. They pass the point of liking them. They pass to the point of obsession and bothering people. You know, don't be like them niggas, man. Don't be like them. You feel me? That's another thing too. Remove people. When you gotta remove them, man. If they causing a problem in your life, if they causing something, if they causing pain within you, if they causing you stress and all that, no matter how long it take, get the motherfuckers out your life. Because that's another thing that I'm learning. When bad people are in your life and they fucking your life up, you know, because I got some bad motherfuckers in my life, and these my own people. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker always fucking shit up. She's putting salt in my game. That's real too. You know what I'm saying? Coming in between me and a bitch, and then she want to bring her people in, her nigga in. She getting her ass whooped, and then she want to go back to the nigga getting her ass whooped. She want to go back to the nigga, and she expect for you to just sit there and watch this shit and to be a part of her drama. She don't care. She throwing away thousands of dollars over one person. You know what I'm saying? Being caught up and risking herself, risking bills, risking her livelihood, all that shit. Now I'm at a point to where, okay, I'm scared, but if I don't do nothing, then this motherfucker can destroy me. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker can ruin everything that I got going on with myself. So I gotta remove this motherfucker, you know? Sometimes you gotta get motherfuckers out of your life that ain't shit. You know, get rid of them, bro. At least they become more of a problem and they ruin your shit. Or if they fall, you fall with them. That's fucked up, man. That shit ain't right, man. Make sure that you know when it's time, because I know the time coming. When I come up on what I need to come up on, you know what I'm saying? When I start making money off my profession and off my career, because it seems as though things are taking time with prophecy. Prophecy takes time. It's not something that's just going to say, boom, we into the mark of the beast. Boom, World War III is about to happen. Like they're coming to invade happen. Oh, the economy is collapsing. We don't have no money. We don't have nothing. All those things are coming down the pipeline. They're not going to just happen like you want it to. Yahweh is long-suffering, and he's very patient. So when you know that, you got to understand that you still a part of the game. You still a part of this white man game. You still a part of this fucking world. You better be able to make your moves and to do what you need to do wisely. You can't say, oh, the world is coming to an end. Why should I care? No, you got to do what the fuck you got to do, man. Even if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you still got to survive. And that's one thing that I learned too. Don't forget that shit. You still gotta learn how to survive, bro. Don't be fucking sitting here and allowing the motherfucker to fucking destroy you, and you saying, oh, I'ma ride with them, I'ma be with them, and we gonna survive together. No, it don't work like that. You gotta be able to cut motherfuckers off, bro. Fuck them motherfuckers, bro. If you can survive, then do it like that. Don't let them drag you down. Don't let them fall with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let none of that shit happen, bro. Because if you do, you're gonna be stuck where they at. And you have the potential to move up, not them. They're fucked, they're done, they're cooked. And believe me, I'm starting to see motherfuckers like that where they're at is their limit. They can go no further. There's a boundary of how far the devil can go. And that goes with our people also that are like him. They got a limit, bro, to how far they can go, and they can bring you to their limit. And that's not right. When you are meant to go further, they gonna be stuck where they at for another 5 to 10 years. So you gotta understand that. When you finally understand that, you'll be cutting these motherfuckers off like I'm about to. Because this motherfucker in my life think I'm playing. I ain't playing with you. I don't like my life being played with like that. I don't like feeling a sense of being in danger, dealing with extra drama, something that's repeated. This motherfucker is a reprobate. Watch out for the motherfuckers too. Reprobate mindset. They like to do it all over again. Do it all over again. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was weird. Oh, he beat my ass, but it's okay. We'll make up. We'll change. No, fuck that. Fuck you. I'm gonna get rid of your fucking ass in time. I'm gonna get rid of you. And I'm dead set on this. I want my own place. I want my own shit. As long as this world lasts, I gotta play the game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna be able to take my advantage and get up out of the shit that I'm in, bro. Get up out of that shit. Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, you know? Be smart. And like Yahweh say, soft words turn away wrath. You ain't gotta show these motherfuckers that you're angry, man. You ain't gotta be talking shit like you're angry. You tell them how you feel, and that's it. That's all you gotta do, man. And this go for any situation. That's the sad part about the wicked. You know what I'm saying? They only respond to rage and anger, you know? And some of them, they don't respond, well, I fucked it all up. I'm just saying that soft words turn away wrath. When you're dealing with the wicked, be smart. Be wise, because Satan can cast you into a prison. You know what I'm saying? Agree with the adversary, at least Satan cast you into a prison. And the spirit of this wicked Satan is on our people. So you got to be able to reason with him. You got to be nice when you don't want to. Even if you're disgusted in this motherfucker and you mad and you pissed off and you wish you can abandon them, you got to be in agreement. Sometimes the Lord will put you in a corner to see what you'll do. He'll put you right by the edge. And all that stands between you is a little bit of that earth and the cliff that they fall off on. And it's easy for the wicked to push you over because you don't have the stability. You don't have the power to save yourself. You don't have the power to change. You know, not yet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be experiencing all that with these motherfuckers until that time comes where you got that strength to push them back. Like, nah, I'm not gonna allow this. No, I'm not down with that. To where I'd be like, no, I told you to do this. I told you to do that. When you have that leadership, you know what I'm saying? You have that full control, because the whole goal of the Bible is to give a man back his control. See, us brothers, we don't have no control in this world. We don't have no control of our people. We have to gain that control. Yahweh has to give that ability of control. Because there's a lot of us brothers that stand with people. They got people standing over us. They got people ruling over us. The majority of these motherfuckers is women. And these dumbass women, they don't know how to control nothing. They do everything off emotion. When you a good man, you do things by good decisions and good discernment. But if you're dealing with women, they don't have no control over their body. They don't have nothing control over their mind. One moment they can be cool with you, y'all taking care of bills and all that. The next moment this bitch wants your ass out over a goddamn symptom or a goddamn period. She did everything with you. She divorced her nigga. You know what I'm saying? She getting rid of the money. You know, she saying fuck him. It's over a fucking period. It can happen like that. It can really happen like that. They vulnerable, man, and that shit is very dangerous. Women are dangerous. Be careful, man. Be very, because I'm dealing with it. And this ain't even a woman I'm fucking with. This is my own family member. This bitch dangerous. I'm tired of staying with her. But I got something for her ass, bro. Gonna change my outcome and I'm gonna move on. That's all that I can do. Deal with it and move on. Because I'm so grown of a man, I only want to deal with the problems I set before myself. If they not my problems, I don't want to keep dealing with everybody's problems, bro. Exactly, man. Hold on. I need to get some water. I'm over here burning up. But I gotta come out here. Shit, fuck these motherfucking people. Fuck this world. Fuck these wicked ass motherfuckers, man. I love you. How about Shimmy outside? Why? Cause he making me strong as fuck. I ain't weak and I ain't stupid, you know? I was listening to Great Millstone. GMS Get That Work, and he put this lady up there. She had a quick response. It wasn't all too big. It wasn't all too bad. And she was like, majority of the men, it's not a lot of real men left. And this is real. This is a fact. I feel it, you know, because I'm a real ass nigga and I'm coming up from whatever I'm coming up in. And it says that it's not a lot of real men left. You feel me? The majority of our brothers are in prison. A lot of our brothers are transferring over to the lesbian community. You know what I'm saying? And then you got so very few of our brothers left and it's a lot of our brothers that's transferring to LGBTQ community. It's a lot of them that are. It's an alarming rate. It's bad, bro. And then you got the few that's still men, bro. That's still real good men that take care of their women. You know what I'm saying? They do the right thing. You know, they strong. You know, they there, you know. And they complete men. They don't. They probably got multiple women to sustain the balance. You can never truly lean on one woman. It don't work like that, you know. Especially if you dealing with the kind of caliber. You gotta have more than one woman, man. And like she said, in time, the men is gonna be so scarce. You know, we're gonna be so very few. It's gonna be 7 to 10 women coming to one man, wanting to be taken care of, wanting to be loved, and that man is going to be a man that, how about Shimmy Al-Shai, because the righteous is going to stand out from the wicked, for sure that they are, you know. But we in them times, and it's only going to get worse. It's only the beginning, bro. Ain't nothing just truly kicked off yet. We got prophecies happening here and there, but it's a lot of shit that's about to kick off, and it's coming down the pipeline. But for right now, it's taking your time. Things that I've learned from Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai. And I don't like this world, but I'm stuck in this world, so I gotta do what I need to do to survive and stay out the way and make sure that I'm safe. So, you know, I don't, like I said, I hate the things like me. I'm learning how to do tattoos. I'm learning how to do tattoos and profit off. You think I want to do that? Hell no. But my job is and to properly take care of my car and my lifestyle. So I gotta step it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Until these times kick in, I gotta step it up a notch. And if I don't, I can end up homeless. I can end up back in the suite. You know what I'm saying? A motel. Or I can end up going back to California based off my sister and her stupid, wicked ass ways, bro. And that shit ain't cool, man. So the best thing for me to do is to get my shit together and move on. In time, I will be able to. I have the strength to. I don't have to stay where I'm at. And the sad part about it is that I'm forced to do what I gotta do. It's not something that I don't want to do it. I'm forced to do it because if I don't, I don't know where I'm gonna end up. Like next year, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Tomorrow ain't promised for nobody, you know? So it's just like when you think like that, you gotta be on your toes. You gotta be vigilant, especially as a man, you know? But you know, the Yahweh is working with me. The spirit of Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai is working with me. He's protecting me. He got my back. He's guiding me. Like they say, trust in Yahweh, and Yahweh shall direct your path, you know? Because the Most High is taking you to where you need to be. You're not really taking yourself, you feel me? So when you think about that, you know we're not all in control of ourselves, but, you know, to a minimum, you got to survive. You got to do what you got to do. That's another thing learned, survival, bro. It's sad as fuck, man, because... You know, I'm not the only nigga that's going through certain situations in your life for being a nice, good nigga. Or you just a nigga that fucked up. Or you a late bloomer that's finally getting your shit together, you know? And you dealing with so many problems. You got so many wicked spirits coming your way. You dealing with so many situations. And it's not you no more. It's the shit that's around you. You good. You getting your shit together. You taking care of your shit. It's taking time. But the shit around you, can change your circumstances. The people that you fuck with can really fuck with the shit that you got going on with yourself, man. So you got to be careful. You got to be aware of that, man. You got to know how to survive. So, you know, that's why I understand some brothers that get in the truth and they got money. You know, they got a nice house. They got a nice car. They got jobs. You know, and it was all to sustain them and to make sure that they okay. You know, even though they still in the broke genre, you know, we all are. We not rich. Don't come over here. I ain't got nothing. I ain't trying to be bothered by nobody. Don't ask me for nothing. So, you know, that's just what it is. You got to be able to survive. You feel me? So you got to be able to know that and understand that. And be able to get through your obstacles that the Lord set for you. Let the crooked paths be straight. The straight path is more difficult than the crooked, but hell, man, I'd rather walk that path and I know Yahweh is right in front of me. You know, it's taking me some time, but I know the Lord is right in front of me, rather than taking these crooked paths and end up being lost. Like the rest of these dumbass lost souls that come across different ideologies. They get hooked onto certain habits, to certain things. They believe what people say so easily. They're moved by their emotions. Like, it's a lot of bad shit that can get you caught up out there. And you can become a lost soul like these motherfuckers. They think bad is good. They believe in what they do is right. And you don't want to be around people like that. There's nobody worse than a double-minded person. Because these motherfuckers believe what they doing is right. And it's not right. It's wrong. But in their mind, they think it's right. And you can't tell them nothing otherwise. And even if they did reap the consequences and may suffer from their choice, they still believe in what they think is right. Pride go up before destruction. Watch out for these motherfuckers, man. Because they don't want to admit that Yahweh is right. They don't want to admit that the Lord is right and that they wrong. They want to admit that the Lord is wrong and they're right. Be careful of them. Them the motherfuckers that's going to be destroyed by God. Flat out, man. And they don't have it in their mind that they're wrong about the things that they do. And some of them got double minds. Some of them are cursed. Some of them are reprobate spirits. It's annoying, bro. Like it's to the point to where I can't wait until the kingdom come, bro. Really, my nigga. I can't wait until the shit happen, bro. Because when the shit happen, I don't have to worry about this shit no more. I want change. That's what I really want. But until then, I'm in this game. You know, I'm coming out of the fire this time. Boy, it's the only thing that has been lightening up. I ain't gonna lie, it's been lightening up in my life. But I am coming out of the fire yet again and earning my keep. You know, proving that I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh is showing me that you're a man. Handle shit like a man. Go be a man. Right now, it ain't the time for fun. Right now, it ain't the time to play games. Right now, it ain't the time to talk to women. You are suffering. You are in poverty. You got to take care of your car. You got to focus on your job. So I cut off everything. I got to focus on bills and all that. Mainly, it's my car that's blocking me. When I get my car fixed and I'm back on the road and shit, then it will open up the gateway back again to get everything fixed. But I got to focus on my priority. Not most brothers even have that mindset. The Most High don't. That's one thing that you got to understand with God, is that the Most High loves order, man. He loves order, okay? And that's one thing that the brothers, they don't have that mindset. Them 2/3, they don't have that mindset of, let me get this together. Let me get that together. You know what I'm saying? First, let me take this step by step. First, let me do this like this. Let me do it like that. I'm not going to have the time to do everything. No, I don't want to go outside with my friends. No, I don't want to see my family. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. I need to focus on myself. Even if they at the beginning, even if they at day one, or they at the moment to where they finally decide, fuck it, I'm going to do it. It's not most niggas that's on the journey to order. It's that difficult, bro. It's not easy. It's something that you got to ask Yahweh for, you know? And it ain't easy. It ain't simple. It's only meant for real men. If you're a man of the Lord, you'll truly understand the hardships of, you know, trying to do the best that you can to obey the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, trying to keep the faith, going onto the highways and byways, praying every night, you know what I'm saying? Suffering through your changes, not asking for handouts, not really asking for much help, following, walk by faith and not by sight, you know, knowing that Yahweh got it, even if you think with your eyes and you see that it ain't no way through, Yahweh is going to make a way through. Amen to that. You know, it's a lot of, I ain't by myself, it's a lot of brothers that's in that shit, bro. But you can, like I said, you can see the result of a man by looking at him. Look at him, look at this man, and look at his situation. And look how Yahweh is around him and he's blessing him, and the man is growing. He's becoming stronger. He's becoming better. You know what I'm saying? He's moving better. People are gravitating to him. He's talented. He's smarter. This is all coming from when God is dealing with you. You'll notice when God is dealing with a man, because you'll see him change. Now, if you don't see none of that shit, then God ain't dealing with him. You know? Amen to that. The Lord is not going to deal with no man that doesn't want change. You know? And this goes from his body, his mind, his spirit, to the environment around him. The Lord is going to change everything about the man. Put off the old man and what? Put on the new man. Amen to that. That's some real shit right there, man. And for some reason, I really stand by that, because the more I suffer, the better I become. You don't ever want to be in a state of comfortability for too long. Who knows? Your mind could be dull and you can have a lazy ass personality. You can become overweight with dumb lap disease. You overweight as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You eating so much to the point where you're losing your enthusiasm to get up and at least go do something. You know? Sorry, it's so hot out here. My lips are ashy. But when you think about that, comfortability is a very dangerous thing when it's abused, you know? So you got to be able to look at that like, you know, I got to go work out. What other ways I can make money without me getting into trouble, you know? Because it's a lot of ways that you can make your money without you getting into trouble, you know? What do I got to do to stay afloat? How am I able to help myself? You know, if I'm in a problem, how can I get out of it? If something hurts me, then how can I heal from it? And this is all from your journey on becoming a God and having that God-like mind state, being a Yasharallah over Yahweh. No, I mean, being Yasharallah and having Yahweh Shai over us, and then the Almighty over him, with the angels protecting you and giving you that guide. So when you lost, the angels will show you the right way. No, this way. No, that way. That's not the right way. The Lord is going to warn you before he does something. Like Yahweh say, I tell you of this before it even happens, yo. That's powerful. That's enough. You got to use the spiritual powers that the Lord give you, even if it's not a lot. You can't fly. You can't stomp and create earthquakes. You can't blow and create a storm. But the Lord will give you minimum small level of spiritual power to where you can be able to gain an advantage, like insight, to be able to see the spirit, you know, to be able to see the spirits of people and the things that's going on in them. There's nothing new under the sun, so you could easily anticipate what a person is going through. Why? Because ain't shit changed. No, nothing changed. Everything that's been happening has been happening since the beginning. It's old, man. You know? Knowing different traps and different snares. Like I said, being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Knowing when to strike. Knowing when to run away. Knowing when to do battle. Knowing when to hide. Amen to that. Knowing when to avoid shit. You know? Be smart. Use your spiritual eyesight. You know what I'm saying? Discerning the Bible. Knowing the truth about the Bible. Listening to the prophets. Listening. That's another spiritual thing. You got them. He that has ears, let him hear. So what the Spirit got to say, you know? So you listening, you know what I'm saying? Sit there and listen to the prophets. Don't sit there and go against what they say and try to argue back. It's cool to ask questions, but at the end of the day, you shut the fuck up and you listen to your elders, man. The elders and the prophets of Great Millstone, I'll shut the fuck up and I'll listen. That's what I do. I don't speak, I don't do nothing, I take notes. Because I don't know everything. These men, they got the knowledge and the power, and they're years beyond my knowledge. The belly of living waters is coming out of them. So I get all that I can out of them. That's amen to that, you know. But it's a lot of things that's more to come, more learning, more growing. Wisdom and knowledge and understanding shall be the stability of the times and the strength of salvation, but the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a treasure. So I'm happy that I got the truth. Seek salvation for yourself. Be happy that the Lord is dealing with you. Be grateful that the Lord is on your side. And just know, you need to sacrifice. Watch out for them evil spirits. Watch out for these wicked ass people. Know when to cut people out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because he's always right. He's never wrong. And when you lost, you look for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for guidance. Don't be like these lost people out here. You know? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get ahead. That's what it is. Don't do no evil shit. You know, just do what you need to do, you know? Like me, I'm being forced to do what I got to do. It's not like I want to do it, but you got to do it to survive, you know? So with that, call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, in the name of Yahushai, my hour is up. You know, I done came out here to make up for my time lost. You know, I love Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the name of Yahushua. He gave me all the strength that I need to push forward. And I hope he do the same for you, especially you men out there, because y'all need guidance. And for you women that are doing that, and it's not a lot of y'all, shalom to y'all. And you know, my hour is up. Shalom, calling Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the name of Yahushua. I'm out of here.